It was a very encouraging start, really, leg one, because I suddenly realised I had the boat speed and performance to be up there at the front, and was a very exciting leg. It was a leg where I don't think anyone got much sleep, because it was everyone was very hyped up for the first big session, and I was very happy to cross the line in 7th place. Leg 2 was a particularly exciting leg. We had some incredible winds propelling us to the finish in Ireland, but tactically wasn't really in the right place to finish. I lost quite a lot of positions, but again I was pleased to be up there. And by this stage I was starting to feel the effects of tiredness. Leg 3, it really hit home on the 3rd day. I was lying in about 6th place, and then I had a lot of weed around the keel. Couldn't remove the weed very efficiently at all, so lost about half an hour as a consequence of that. And then leg 4 was probably the most exciting finish I've ever seen as well, but altogether a very hard race, because we just had some very difficult navigational decisions to make. The weather was very changeable, so the fleet pretty much turned on its head halfway. There were a lot of good guys around me, and I suddenly thought I was doing really well, and then I realised that all the good guys were at the back as well as me, or some of them anyway. And it was the only leg really I had to try and do quite a big recovery, and finished on a good high because I was sort of making my way through the fleet, so I was happy because of that. I was also able to get quite a lot of sleep and finish with some energy, and I think that was important. I learned a lot about making sure that you pace yourself and have something in reserve at the end of it. Yeah, I'm really happy because I think the best overall British result is 19th, and I finished in 18th place. There was a few mistakes made, and I got a 20-minute penalty for my broken prop shaft to begin with, and then I lost about half an hour due to this weed issue the last night of the 3rd leg. So I look at it like that. I could have, if I'd had another 50 minutes reduced to my time, then I would be a lot further up the field, and there's no reason why I can't learn from my mistakes and come back again and go for a top 10, maybe a top 5 position overall. And it's just really fantastic to finish in the top 20 this first event, and I'm sure it gives me a lot of a good result to move forward with, and hopefully I will come back to the Figaro maybe next year, maybe the year after. We'll see, but I think there'll be a lot of other racing opportunities that open up for me, and I can't wait to do some sailing on the bigger Open 60 boats, maybe over the winter, and work towards the Europa Tour next year. I think is the next big focus for me. I think the highlight was probably the finish at this race. I was a few seconds behind Gildas Morva. I was sort of catching him up, and I didn't quite get past him. And then he had someone almost overlapped with him, and I just stuck my bow in there at the finishing line and shouted like mad at this guy to give me water, and just little things like that. And I crossed the finishing line. I genuinely had a big smile on my face, and